Hi Copites, welcome back to Copites of Anfield. In this video I want to talk about Roy Keane. So yesterday's game against Fulham, when the show first started, the presenter, is it Dave Jones, said something like Liverpool are inching closer to the second title in 35 years, rather than saying the second title in 5 years, which I thought was a bit stupid. And then Mika Richards and Gary Neville were talking about it, saying that they've come a little bit unstuck, blah, 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 losing to PSG, losing to Newcastle. But I just wanted to talk about Roy Keane, the way that he stepped up. I mean, I didn't like Roy Keane as a player. I thought he was arrogant. I thought he was a bit of a thug. But since he's stopped playing football, it seems to have mellowed out a lot, and it speaks a lot of sense for me. I really like Roy Keane now. I just like the fact that he was sticking up for Liverpool. I mean, he's a Man United, ex-Man United player, but he still stuck up for Liverpool, which I thought was fantastic. They were saying, Neville and Mika Richards, that the rest of the team is the shock. The rest of the team haven't stepped up. The rest of the squad, teams haven't stepped up. Liverpool are running away with the title, and they could be one of the fastest teams to win the Premier League, but they seem to be slipping up, that type of thing. Roy Keane basically said, at the end of the day, that's not their problem. All they can do is win their matches, and they've played well this season. Yeah, they got knocked out of Europe. Yeah, they got knocked out of the League Cup, blah, 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 blah. But at the end of the day, when they get their medal at the end of the season, if they win the league, it doesn't say on the back of the medal stats. It just says that they've won the league and they should be proud of themselves. I mean, as we all know, nobody was expecting Liverpool to win the league this season. Nobody. I mean, if you ask anybody where they thought Liverpool would finish this season, they would have been happy with top four. Maybe a good run in the league, or a cup run, or something like a run in the Champions League, or a cup run, or something like that. But everyone was saying that we would only get top four, not 11 points clear, with 7 games to go. Nobody expected it. Yes, it's Klopp's team, but it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it's like I've said before, Jurgen Klopp didn't win the league with this team. But it looks like Arne Slot could. But it's like I've just said in my previous video, for me, next season he needs to rotate more. He needs to either get rid of the players that he doesn't want or trust, and bring in players that he will trust, and use his full squad, because he can't do the same thing next year, because the teams will get used to his style, they'll get used to his players. He needs to bring in players that he can rotate, a 22-man squad, not just a 15-man squad. There's so many good players that have been getting games. But I just thought I'd mention it quickly about Roy Keane. I just want to quickly read you a couple of quotes, because I can't remember the whole thing. I haven't actually read it. I'm just going off memory from yesterday. So let's just have a quick look and see what he said. Says here, Jones asked Keane if Liverpool's impending achievement commands greater respect than what is portrayed. Well, obviously, they had a difficult spell a few weeks ago, going out of Europe and losing the cup final to Newcastle. He replied, but they have bounced back well, and they had a good win against Everton. With honesty, he continued, it's well and good sitting there criticising the other team's points totals, saying they've not challenged Liverpool, but that's not their problem. Liverpool have been consistent, and that's the reason you win league titles. You're effective, consistent. You look at their stats, and they're fantastic. Maybe they deserve a bit more credit. Whatever's happened to the other teams, yes, we didn't see Man City would be dropping off so much and would be 20 points behind. But the other teams haven't stepped up their game. That's down to Liverpool's consistency. They've been brilliant, and to win the league title, we talk about stats all the time. But when you get that league medal, there is no stats on the back of your medal. You've won it, and it should mean a hell of a lot for you. Don't take anything away from them. The fact other teams haven't been great in terms of chasing them down. I totally agree. Yes, we've slipped up in the last few weeks, but you've got to remember we've only lost 2 games all season. And at the end of the day, we're going to win the league. I don't care what anyone says. I've got confidence in the boys. We're going to beat West Ham. We're going to beat Leicester. And then we've only got to get 4 more points. 5 more points to get the league. Yeah, we've got to play Chelsea. Yeah, we've got to play Arsenal. Yes, we've got to play Tottenham. And Palace ain't going to be an easy game last game of the season either. But I think we'll do it. I'm confident we'll do it. But yeah, I just thought I'd bring that real quick. I was really happy when I seen that from Roy Keane. Makes a change from ferret face Neville, constantly talking shit with his biased commentary. He hates Liverpool, and he shouldn't be allowed to be anywhere near the Liverpool games, in my opinion. But yeah, that's it for this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and leave me a comment. If you'd like to support the channel, links are in the video description. But that's it for now. Take it easy.